Thank you for coming to Ceramics in the City. We are so excited to have you here. In this video, we're going to show you some tips and tricks to help your process along the way. Please let us know if you have any questions along the way. We are very happy to help you. We have two types of colors. We have regular paints and we have pottery glazes. These two don't work on the same piece. So if you like a paint color, go ahead and stick with these colors, and if you like a glaze color, you'll go ahead and stick with those. Starting with the regular paints, we have the solid colors labeled from number 1 all the way down to number 47. There's a little chip in front of the bottles that will show you the outcome of the color after we fire that. 3 coats gives you a more solid outcome versus 1 coat, which is more of a streaky watercolor outcome. If you'd like any part of your piece white, leave it unpainted with 0 coats of paint. We will end up clear glazing your entire item for you. On the very top shelf are the speckle paints. Those ones have little chunks that will melt in the kiln and create a speckled, freckly look. Those ones only need 2 coats as they're more of a thick paint. You can use them alongside the solid colors to create a different visual outcome. Next, we're going to go over silk screens and writer bottles. Silk screens work amazing on smooth, flat areas of pieces. Place the silk screen directly down on the pottery wherever you want it. You're next going to take a special silkscreen paint, which are going to be found in this set of drawers. They are the exact same colors, but the silkscreen paint is just a tad bit thicker. We're going to take the silkscreen pod in this special squeegee sponge and scoop out a little bit of the silkscreen paint. Hold the silkscreen very still on your pottery and simply squeegee the paint on the design you want. Make sure to add a nice amount of pressure to push the paint through all of the holes of the silkscreen. Once the design is covered, simply peel the silkscreen off your piece and you will reveal an amazing design. Silkscreens work really well on regular paints and bare pottery, but not speckle paints. To the right of the paints, we have the writer bottles. Writer bottles are amazing for writing, dots, outlining, and anything detailed. These come out equal to 3 coats of paint, so you only need 1 coat with the writer bottles. Simply take the pin out of the writer bottle top and squeeze the writer bottle directly on the pottery. Coming to the left, we have paintbrushes and palettes. Grab as many brushes as you'd like to and grab a paint palette. What we recommend is to bring paint palettes, brushes, and paint bottles to your table. Keep everything at your table. Pour what paint you need. A little paint goes a long way. On your table, you will find a bowl of water and a couple special towels. The bowl of water is to rinse out your brushes, and the special towels are to dry your brushes off. Continuing on, we have our pottery glazes. Remember, pottery glazes and regular paints work separately, so you cannot use them on the same piece. Pottery glazes are much different than our paints. With our paints, we clear glaze them after you leave. We cannot do this with our pottery glazes, so they will have to be covered entirely with glaze. With the pottery glazes, we suggest between 3 and 5 coats of paint on your entire item. In order for your ceramic to be food safe, the entire piece needs to be covered in glaze. If you have something like a mug, a planter, or some kind of vessel with a deep inside, we can clear glaze the inside of it before you start glazing. These glazes aren't recommended to use for silk screens because they will blend and move in the kiln. With these glazes, you are going to take the container for the color you choose and put it in the corresponding bowl and take that to your table. That way you can see what the color of the glaze is as you're working, since the glazes change color after firing. Once you are done with your piece, leave everything at your table and we will clean up and do descriptions of your pieces. Putting your initials at the bottom of your piece is encouraged and super helpful, but not required. If you have any questions or need further guidance, please ask a team member, and remember, have fun!